You never allow anybody to make you feel bad about being so blessed when you've worked your ass off to get it. You decided all the clubs, partying, hanging out, popping bottles with models and all that that ain't for me. I'm gonna be out here running in the hot sun, practicing, playing basketball, shooting on weekends while everybody else is clubbing and hanging out. You got your focus right. So I'm sending this message out there to all of the men and the women who work their ass off every day. Whether you're a multi-millionaire, whether you just got a couple thousand in your account or even a couple of hundred, that's your money. You worked your ass off for it. Don't lose no sleep over these haters, man. The reason they got a problem with your life is because they don't have a life. The reason why they paying so much attention to all of the amazing and wonderful things you got going on with your life and your career is because they don't have one.
See, a lot of times the adversity that we face has to do with outside circumstances that we literally have no control over. You have no control over it. Everyone here has faced adversity, at least to some degree. And here's the thing, is it's not a singular event, is it? It's imminent that there will be more. Nobody's immune to that. And so you have to kind of prepare yourself in a way ahead of time. Like realize that you are going to face more adversity. It's not an if, it's a when. So if you have no control over that, what's the one thing you do have control over? You control the way that you respond. You are the determiner of if that adversity is going to be what we can ultimately call a wing or a weight. Will you allow it to be a weight that just sinks you, leaves you knocked down, never to get back up again? People just say, that's it, they're out for the count, they're never coming back from that one. Or do you find a wing in there somehow? It's just a way to rise to the occasion. So our SEAL Creed, it says forged by adversity. You will either fail because of adversity or you will be forged by adversity.
People are talking behind your back because you left them a long time ago. They're behind you. When you're a thinking man or a thinking woman, you're a weapon.
But to the doubters, the naysayers, to everyone who gave me hell and said I could not, that I would not, that I must not, your resistance made me stronger, made me push harder, made me the fighter that I am today.
The one thing we all have in common as people is we all will face some level of adversity. The thing that grinds my gears is when you see people, like people tend to complain and not appreciate things until they almost lose them. Or when you see somebody, they show up in an environment and they count the hours and they don't make the hours count. Or you see people and they don't realize somebody that woke up this morning, they're not going to live to see the night. Right? You see it all around. Life is happening. Adversity is happening. And you see people that just walk around and because of success, they feel as if I can't get touched. Right? They feel as if nothing can happen to me. And I told a kid, son, wake up call. Newsflash, life touches everybody. My grandmother told it to me this way. Inky, either you're in the midst of adversity, just came out of adversity, or you're about to head into some adversity. So you better be prepared for it either way. I want to be a great man. I want to be a great father for my children. I want to be a great husband for my wife. I want to be a great servant in the world. I don't want when adversity or rain comes, I'm the guy, I was great before the adversity, but the moment the adversity hit, I never turned back to true form. I don't want to be that person that's great when everything is going all good, but when something goes wrong, they flee and they want nothing to do with it. I want to be that person that's going to show up rain, sleet, or snow, and they're going to give you everything they got, right? Because character is not something we inherit. Character is something we got to wake up every single day. We got to fight and we got to build it, right? In the midst of adversity, in the midst of challenges, in the midst of successes, in the midst of failures, we got to get up every single day. And we got to fight for peace, right? We got to fight for happiness. We got to fight for joy. Like I told a guy, I said, you think life just going to make it, give you happiness on a platter and say, I heard you wanted to be happy. Here you go, FedEx package overnight. No. We got to get up. We got to fight for that. Right? We got to fight for joy. We got to fight for peace. Right? The worst thing in the world is when you see somebody that's amazing, like talented, skill set out of this world, and they don't have any passion. Life has robbed them. Right? They're a walking zombie. Right? They're just a shell. They get up, they go to work, they do what they do, they come back home, wake up the next day, repeat, do it all over again.
To have the audacity to be bold, that makes us different. That's what makes us different. I'm not talking from anything but passion for you to be the best version of you that you can be. That's it. That's literally it. I just want everybody in this room to win. And I know the only thing that I know right now on my journey is that if you have the ability to tell your story with passion, to inform the mind and inspire the hearts of the people around you, if you know your story well, I don't care what industry you're in. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what adversities you've been through. I don't care how strong your accent is. I don't care how many degrees you have or don't have. I don't care how many marks society has put on you because maybe you're a single parent, or maybe you have this, maybe you have that, maybe you don't come from much. That all goes to waste when you know how to tell your story. I'm walking proof.
What are you made of? What are you really made of? And how will you achieve great success? When push comes to shove, when the rubber meets the road, as they say, when the chips are down, and when you clear your mind, what lies at the very core of your character? You learn what you're really made of only when things go wrong and you are tumbled end over end by some adversity or setback that hits you like a Mack truck coming out of an alley. Since your behaviors on the outside are the real indicators of who you are on the inside, only by observing how you behave when things go wrong can you tell what you really have inside of you and what your pillars of character consist of. Now, you couldn't possibly have become the person you are today if you had not had to contend with adversity on your way up. Perhaps your chief aim in life and in your definition of success is to develop a noble character, to become an excellent human being, to become everything that you are capable of becoming. Only by contending with challenges that seem to be beyond your strength to handle at the moment can you grow more surely toward the stars and build upon your pillars of character. In fact, it is your character that is the foundation of your personality. And every time you deal with adversity in an effective way, you strengthen your foundation. You become a stronger and better person.